Hey guys, welcome to Next Stop on a Thursday, and we've got a Bobby Dazzler today for you guys. We've got Les the Wild Man Sheeran on the show today, mate, from Smiths Creek with the Koalas, and we've got Bluey Matthew Vella on the show today with his backyard wildlife creatures or backyard bush creatures. So should be interesting. The old leg's coming along, getting better, so I can almost start to put some weight on there. It's knees a bit swollen up, but all good. Shouldn't be long and I'm back on the feet and back down the Ginge to do some next stops, folks. So hope you enjoyed the show today, featuring 3 of us guys from the Next Stop crew. Have to catch up with Haydo, Paulie Douglas, and Davo and Khan too. He's going to be doing some of our fishing segments. So off for the walk today on the Thursday, and see what we've got on the next stop, folks.
Hey, g'day, Wild Man here from Smiths Creek. Welcome to the next stop. Today we're going to go look at 2 different kinds of kingfishers. The kookaburra, my alarm clock, and the beautiful kingfisher, sacred kingfisher. So let's go. I found a kingfisher's nest. Yeah, so he's perched up high there and he's building a nest down there out of a termite mound. He flies down, digs a bit of a hole and flies back up. You watch.
Oh, that's awesome, Wild Man.
And yeah, there's the hole there.
Yep, next stop out here in the Cumberland, Smiths Creek Reserve, Eastern bearded dragon. It's a female. Beautiful. Just sitting up there in the tree.
Rare as hen's teeth these days. Well, Les, he's getting blown around like nothing else. Mate, lucky they've got some big claws to hold onto those branches, because that wind's like gale force, mate. That's just insane. Okay, next stop.
Been watching this brown snake for about 10 minutes now. He hasn't moved. Just looking at me. Up here in Smiths Creek. First brown snake I've seen for a while. Just enjoying the sun. I'll sit here and watch him for a while. Grab a couple of photos.
Almost got a bit of silver bullet happening.
Let him be on his way. He's about 3 foot, I'd say. He's a nice looking one. He's just looking straight in the eye. Beautiful snake.
Those eyes on these guys, they are just magnificent.
Up at the back of Waminda Oval today. But I'd come a bit further.
Here we have a beautiful short-necked turtle, Wild Man. Oh, what sort he is, mate. He almost looks like a sawshell turtle. Very interesting, mate.
So you'll find this on various acacia trees, but only small ones for some reason. They don't pick the big trees. Only small ones, about 1.5 metres, 2 metres high.
Looks like the acacia longifolia, mate.
Bit of a feeding frenzy going on there, I think.
Botany Bay Weevil likes this one too.
It just sped up a bit, so it must have secreted a bit of nectar there and they've got the taste of it. They're rushing to get it. Welcome to the next stop here at Smiths Creek, the Cumberland Nature Crew. I'm here to show you the imperial blue butterfly today. They've got a symbiotic relationship with these ants. I don't know if you can see these ants here, but they're guarding the pupae. They protect the pupae from other predators, and in return they get nectar for a reward. So everyone lives, the butterfly gets to live, the pupae gets to emerge and turn into a beautiful butterfly. But the incredible symbiotic relationship here, the imperial blue butterfly there, unreal. As you can see, ants are protecting the caterpillar, the pupae. They're getting on me and attacking me, so they'll defend it to the death, I suppose.
Mad coloured Easting, bro. Mad orange.
The sun is starting to go down on Smiths Creek, so we're going to call it a day. We've got to see a couple of koalas today, 2 koalas, Franklin and Nina. So for the first day of the year, 2023, 2 koalas, not that bad. Yeah, so Campbelltown is expected to double the population by 2036. Scientists predict that koalas will go extinct if we don't act now. And we are not acting now because development is happening all over Campbelltown. There'll be more proposed development because you've got to fit them people in somewhere. You know, 19,000 new homes in Mount Gilead, Happen, Wilton, you know, it's looking dire for the koalas at the moment. So if we don't stop bulldozing their habitat, koalas will go extinct by 2050. And that's a shame. They're an icon of the bird. Icon of the world, actually. You know, everyone loves koalas. I don't know no one that don't like koalas. Alright, so look forward to the next episode of the next stop. Who knows where the next stop is. Thanks for watching.
Okay guys, just a huge shout out to all of you guys out there. Help us guys in the Cumberland Nature Crew. Me, Les, Bluey, Paulie, all of us guys, mate, Hato, Khan, Davo, to save these koalas. This is our year this year. We cannot let these guys become extinct. This is our national icon, and this is some of the last healthy koalas left in the Cumberland. Come with us and save these guys. Please help us, eh? Okay guys, welcome to next stop. And I don't know if you can see, but I've got a beautiful, beautiful brown snake. It's right in front of me here, guys. Next stop out on the Cumberland, an absolute cracker, mate. The beautiful rainbow lorikeet out on the Cumberland. And it's in its nest there, just protecting its nest. Got little babies in there. And Mum and Dad have been taking it in turns of gathering food and bringing the food back to these guys. And yeah, it must be a bit of a task because they're a nectar feeder, so they'd have to bring back the nectar and no doubt have to regurgitate it or something, because you don't actually see them bringing anything back. So being a nectar feeder, I'd say that's exactly how they'd have to feed the young. And just a beautiful staple out on the Cumberland, and one of my favourite birds ever. They've got a character and a personality like none other. They fly faster than most parrots you'd ever see. Look at these two cute guys just attending to the nest and that, the little babies inside. So I'm just going to keep my eye on these guys and wait for the little babies to fledge from the nest. They're so cute, these guys. And one of my favourite parrots in the world, the beautiful rainbow lorikeet out on the Cumberland. So yeah, I'll definitely keep my eye on these guys and watch them nesting here. We've got a multitude of nesters in this one section here. Mate, there must be about 10 different birds in this one tiny little picnic area, all nesting at the same time. How cool. Next stop, check out the noisy miner. It's got a little stick insect, or it could be a praying mantis even, and he just snavelled it, flew down from the tree like lightning and grabbed that. And the eyes on these birds, just something else. And tenacious little bird, the Australian miner or noisy miner. And not everyone's favourite bird, but to me, you just got to love these guys. I mean, it's a rough old way out in nature, and to survive, sometimes as a small bird, you've got to band together with your friends to try and make ends meet. So these guys, they have the tightest knit little group that you'll find. Just amazing. Anyway, let's get out on the next stop, folks. Check this out, guys. Here he is with his prize. It looks like a bush fly of some sort. And what he's doing is he's sinking those fangs into the back of this fly, and he will take all of the juices out of that fly, all of the nutrients and that. That's how he sustains his life. So he'll do that, and then he'll probably have a bit of a feed on this guy, and then he will start to spin a web around the outside of this guy, and he will literally spin this bush fly around, and he'll make a cocoon like sarcophagus, as you will, with the fly inside. And he'll give it a couple of more days, and then he'll come and feed again, probably feed again tomorrow as well.
dig those fangs in, and because it's slightly more decomposed, it'll be even easier for him to digest. So, yep, that's how he feeds out on the Cumberland. Not sure what kind of spider this is, but it is an absolutely amazing spider, guys. The patterning, the colours, and you can see it just shuddering around as he's taking those juices out of that little bush fly here. So yeah, that's nature. I know it might seem a little bit gross here and there, but that's how nature works, eh? And yeah, the beauty of these insects, they're just magnificent. Okay guys, let's get out, let this bloke munch out on his little dinner fest there, and we'll get out on the next stop and see what we got. An absolute bottler. I love these insects, they are just amazing. Oh, that's just magnificent. Look at this spider spinning its web, just insane. The spider itself is just incredible, look at it. The way they spin those webs, just amazing guys, it's absolutely amazing. Look at him producing that web out there, it's just insane, absolutely insane. Something a little bit different out on the Cumberland today. Not sure what this sort of spider is, but he looks magnificent guys, amazing. Next stop out on the Cumberland, look who it is. Beautiful lace monitor, mate. Absolutely magic, this guy, look at him. Look at the colours on the beautiful apex predator out on the Cumberland. Just magic, up he goes. And the birds are starting to go off already, eh? He's creeping around the other side of the tree on me now. I'll have to creep around and try to get some better footage of him. Look at him, he's just there. There he is, folks. Can't hide. The magical sawshell turtle down by the pond. An absolute bottle of these guys. I love them. Look at the size of that big head on this guy and the little cute nose. They're beautiful. So out on the Cumberland, the beautiful sawshell turtle, mate. He's an absolute Bobby Dazzler, this guy. Magnificent. Okay folks, let's get out and find out what we got on the next stop, mate. A doozy of a Tuesday out here on the Cumbo. Love these sawshell turtles. Magic Eastern Rosella out on the Cumberland, mate. Beautiful first stop out here on the Cumberland. The magic Eastern Rosella of the Cumberland, mate. Beautiful Eastern Rosella, next stop out on the Cumberland, an absolute doozy, mate. Magic blue skies out here on the Cumberland, it's just amazing this day today, just gorgeous. So yeah, there he is, the beautiful, beautiful Eastern Rosella, mate, waiting to go into the nest box and check out his little babies, see if everything's okay, and attend to those eggs if it's eggs in there. Oh, check this, guys. Magic red belly black snake out on the Cumberland, mate. Just an absolute doozy, mate. Look at the face on these guys. That beautiful chestnut on the nose and around the top of the eyes, and it's just gorgeous. They have such a beautiful face. Mad markings too. Look at the sheens coming off these guys. They're just magic. Got almost a blue hue to that. Looks almost blue purple, mate. That is just gorgeous, eh? Just zoom back a bit if we can and see. Oh yeah, decent size this guy too. Have to be up close to 2 metres, this red belly here. A real decent sized snake, mate. No doubt about it. Solid as too. Really solid snake, mate. Out on the Cumberland, the magic red belly black snake, mate. They just don't come any better than this guy. Okay guys, we better get out and find out what we got on the next stop, mate. Snake Alley, turning it on the Thursday doozy, mate, out on the Cumberland. Nothing better, folks. Just magnificent out here. Oh, look at that beautiful face. Yeah, they'll make you pretty sick, mate, if you get tagged by one of these guys, but they're very, very placid, mate. They're not aggressive, these snakes at all. The red belly, they're quite a friendly snake when you look at the eastern brown, which are a bit toey, mate. I tell you that. The eastern brown can be one of the most feisty and unpredictable snakes on the Cumberland, or in the world for that matter. But the humble red belly, they're a lot easier to read, these guys, and they're a lot more placid of a snake than the brown snake, that's for sure. And they're a pretty snake too, I've got to say. They've got some beautiful markings. Look at those reds down the side and the belly. Yeah, they'll be feeding on the frogs and the small mammals like the mice and maybe some skinks or other things out here. Some birds if they can get a hold of some young ones. Okay folks, we better head out, find out what we got on the next stop, mate. Snake Alley, an absolute bottler, mate. Cracking doozy today, mate. Oh, check this out, guys. Beautiful, beautiful olive-backed oriole out on the Cumberland, mate. These guys are just one of my favourite birds. Those markings and that gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful olive that's just glowing in the sun, mate. Still trying to work out what's happened here. Look at this. There's the head and some wings and there's all feathers on the ground, mate. But yeah, that's certainly different. Yeah. Alright, get out on the next stop, folks, eh?
How's it going, people? This is Bluey from the Cumberland Nature Crew. Les and Wayne can't be here because I caught COVID and I'm in isolation for 7 days, I think it is. And so I did a spotlight last night around the yard. A couple of nights ago there was a lot of rain, so got heaps of tadpoles in the pools, so I'll have to take them out so they don't get chopped up into the filter, and release them into the pond and a few other little water bodies so they stay alive and turn into little frogs. I think they are screaming tree frogs, the most recent named frog in Sydney. Yeah, so still in isolation, boring, but get to see wildlife in my backyard. So I'll just put the tadpoles in here, fill up the water. So this water's got chlorine in it.
Absolute top job, Bluey. This is what we want to do, relocate all of these little tadpoles into the ponds and the other water bodies around the yard, and we're going to have a multitude of different frogs, and there's a lot of skinks and other dragonflies. It's a hive of activity, this place, and the amount of tadpoles in this place is just remarkable. So we'll relocate these to the ponds and other water bodies, and we're going to have just so many frogs all over the place here. You can probably see all those minute little dots that are tadpoles. There is just so many in here. Check out the amount of tadpoles in there.
Put some in this little bird bath. Should be be enough weed in there for them to survive.
Oh yeah, man, they're gonna love that little pond there. That is just gorgeous. The bird bath, the home to the tadpoles, and frogs are coming on the way, mate. That is just so awesome. Can't wait to check them out. And here we are at the pond, at Bluey's pond, releasing these beautiful tadpoles. Look at those mad lilies. They're gonna love this place, these guys. Just tops, Bluey. So there's just another way that you can bring the bush to your backyard, folks. So this is another segment that we love bringing to you guys. Bluey section, backyard bush creatures.
Thanks for watching. Next stop, who knows what else. See you soon. I'll keep saving these tadpoles.
Okay guys, that was the last stop on the Cumberland Express for the day, and what a mad Thursday. Thought I'd take you out with this picture of this magic eastern brown snake. Had like golds, it had blues, it had purples, it had every colour under the sun. Was one of the most beautiful eastern brown snakes I've ever seen. So that was the last stop on the station today, so we'll see you tomorrow guys on the next stop, folks. See what we got.
Mate, that's beautiful. This place is magnificent, folks. We just love it. So, folks, we love it. Let's go on the next leg of the next stop show. Okay, folks, let's go see what we got on the next stop. Here we go, folks. Let's get it. We'll see you on the next stop, folks. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the next stop. Next stop, folks. Okay, Bobby Dazzler, guys. Thanks for this, mate. Champions, bro. Okay, guys. Later.
See you at the next stop.